So for the second stage, the top view will be same as that of the first stage. Just rotate this top view by 45 degree. So you can observe here how to rotate that view. Okay. So this line, this is actually 45 degree with the XY line or vertical plane. Okay. So if you observe from the front direction, so in the second stage, that is your final stage or actual projection. So this is the front view. Okay. So again observe after rotation how the view is changing. So in the first stage, the front view is just a straight line having the true length that is equal to 60 mm. So this view. And in the second stage, we are making the plane inclined to both the planes, HP and VP. Okay. So just observe when we rotate that plane so that it will become inclined with the vertical plane, then what is the final front view? So you can observe here how the view is changing. Okay. So this is the final front view or the actual front view. And if you observe from the top direction, so this is the actual top view. Okay. So this is actually a two-stage problem. In the first stage, you can show the inclination with the HP. And in the second stage, you can show the inclination with the vertical plane. Okay. So for the final front view, take the projectors from the first stage front view. Okay. So take the horizontal projections. So projection from A dash D dash is directly available. That is nothing but the XY line. So now observe the intersection of the projector from front view and from the second stage top view. Okay. So we will name those intersection points. So observe the projector from point A, and this is the projector from A dash. Okay. So this point, so this is nothing but the A dash in the final stage. So this is the A dash. Then next is point D. So this is the projector from point D, and this is the projector from point D. So this point, so this is the D dash in the final stage. Then next is B. So this is the projector from B point, and this is from the B dash point. So this intersection, it will be B dash in the final stage. And the last point, this is projector from C point, and this is the projector from C dash. So this is the C dash in the second stage front view. Okay, so once you get all intersecting point in the second stage front view, now just connect these points. So connect this A dash with B dash, then B dash with C dash, C dash to D dash, and D dash to A dash. Okay, so this is complete your second stage projection. So this is how you can complete the projection when the given plane is inclined to HP and VP simultaneously. Okay, now refer the projection of the hexagonal plane. So first assume this simple case where the hexagonal plane is resting on the HP and it is perpendicular to the HP and parallel to the VP. Okay. So this is the representation in a 3 dimension. So the given plane, it is in the first quadrant only. So in the front view, you can observe the true shape of the given hexagonal plane. So why do we observe true shape in the front view? Because the plane is parallel to the vertical plane. Okay. And in the top view, we will just observe a single line. So you can see here, these are the projectors in the front view. So this is the true shape of the plane, which is obtained in the front view on the vertical plane. And if you observe from the top direction, then top view will be just a line. So this is the actual top view. Okay. So top view will be a line when the plane is perpendicular to the horizontal plane. So now we will see the case where the hexagonal plane is inclined to both the HP and VP simultaneously. So the given problem is hexagonal plane of side 30 mm is resting on the HP on one of its side such that the plane is inclined to the HP by 30 degree. So that means this is the first stage where the given hexagonal plane is resting on the HP. It is inclined to the HP by 30 degree. And second stage is draw the projection when the side in the HP of that plane is inclined to VP by 40 degree. Okay, so this is the second stage. So let us see how to draw this. So before that, I will show the animation so you can understand the 3-dimensional representation. So as the given plane, that is a given hexagonal plane, it is resting on the HP on one of its side. Okay. So the first stage I have shown here, just observe in the top view. So this is your horizontal plane. Okay. So in the first stage, we have to draw the hexagon like this. Okay, where one of its side, that means this side. Okay, just observe the pointer. So this side, it must be perpendicular to the vertical plane or XY line. Okay, and then complete this hexagon with the given side. So I think it is 30 mm side. Okay. So this is your first stage. Now in the second stage, we will make that hexagonal plane incline with the horizontal plane. Okay. So always remember, if the given plane is resting on the HP, then make the plane incline to HP in the first stage. And in the second stage, make it incline with the vertical plane. So in the second stage, you can observe, we need to rotate this plane in the anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so that it will become inclined with the horizontal plane. So let us see how to rotate that. So just observe how to rotate this plane. Observe the second stage. So this is the rotation of that plane with the given angle. Okay. So observe here in a 3 dimension. So after rotation in the second stage, you can observe this true length, which is corresponding to the first stage front view. So this is the top view in the first stage. So in the top view, we will get the reduced length. So actual length is this length, distance between these two parallel sides. Okay, and this is the reduced length in the top view in the second stage right now. And this length, that is a single line which is obtained in the front view, so this is equal to the length in the first stage. So this length and this length both are same. So we have just rotated this top view by 40 degree. Now in the last stage, we will rotate this side, that is the side of that plane which is in the HP, by 30 degree with the vertical plane. Okay, so just observe how to rotate that. Observe this third stage. So this is how we can rotate the second stage top view by the given inclination with the vertical plane. So again, observe how to rotate that. Okay, so this top view and this top view both are same, just orientation is different. So in this top view, this side it is perpendicular to the xy line, and this side right now it is inclined to xy line by the given inclination. So I think it is 40 degree or 45 degree, and this is your final front view. Okay, so just observe from the front direction after rotation. So this is the final front view. So in this way, you can complete the projection. So these three diagrams, they will be on your horizontal plane. This is first stage, this is your second stage, and this is the third stage. Just you can take the screenshot. So this is your top view, and this is the front view. So in the first stage, it is just a horizontal line. Second stage, it is a straight line inclined to HP by 30 degree, and this is the final front view. Okay, so let us see how to draw on a drawing paper. So in the first stage, draw the hexagon so that this side is exactly perpendicular to the xy line. Okay, so I have drawn this orientation because the given hexagonal plane, it is resting on the side. Okay, it is not resting on the corner. So after first stage, so you can take the projector in the front view. So this is your front view. It is just a horizontal line. Okay, so you can give the names. So you can give this, use either letters or you can use the numbers. In the second stage, just incline this line by the given inclination with the HP. Okay, so that inclination is 30 degree. So you can draw one reference line. So take this inclination 30 degree. And on this reference line, just mark this distance. That is the front view in the first stage. So you can use the compass directly. So right now this distance, it is 51.96. So on this line, okay. Also in the front view, take this corner projection. So it is exactly at the half distance. Now take the projector vertically downward so that we can complete the top view. And similarly take the projections from the first stage top view.